here, then thanks for dropping in by my channel. Hi, I'm Poulami and you are more than welcome to my channel. And if you've already been there with me from my recent past, then no more introduction is basically needed. So today I'm going to show you guys how to achieve this particular eye makeup look, where I have basically played with two main colors, one being a pink and an orange. So this is an orange half cut crease with some pink shadows around it. So today's look is basically this one, and if you want to know how I achieve this particular base makeup routine, please head on to my Insta handle. My Insta handle is @Poulami_Mimi, and from there you can check out this entire base makeup routine. So now without any more further ado, let's dive into the video. But before starting this video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that every time I post a new video, you are notified by YouTube. So now let's start. So now as you can see that I'm totally done with my base makeup, and I'll quickly start ahead with my eye makeup. And I have already set and primed my eyelid, and to do that I have used my all-time favorite concealer, which is the PAC Spotlight Ready Concealer. It is in the shade 0.5 Porcelain. So this is how the packaging looks like. You guys are like, used to seeing this on my hands. So yeah, I have used this particular concealer to conceal my eyelids, and to set it up slightly with some loose powder, I have used my recent favorite, my current favorite, K-Beauty HD translucent loose powder, which is basically this one. It is in the shade white. As you can see, it is a translucent loose powder. So I've used this beautiful combo over here to set my eyelids. So the very first palette that I'm going to take right now is going to be my all-time favorite HudaBeauty Rose Gold Remastered palette, which is basically this one. And taking this beautiful palette over here, I am going to take this beautiful shade called Man-Eater, which is basically this one. So I'm going to take this shade over here, and taking the shade onto a small blending brush, I am just going to start putting it onto my crease. Right now I'm not going to blend it, or not going to disturb it, or not going to do anything. I'm just going to take the shade onto my brush and start patting it onto my crease. I just love this beautiful dark purplish pink shade. It's very dark. I just love using this particular shade. And this particular HudaBeauty palette, I know it's like a old palette right now, but trust me, if you are someone who likes doing makeup but does not want to go red on a lot of palette, because obviously if you are not a makeup artist or not someone who is not really into blogging or anything, then it's of no use to buy a lot of palettes. But it's still, if you want to have one palette and have it all, then HudaBeauty palette is that particular palette. So yeah, it has all the variable shades and all the beautiful shades that you can just use while you are going for a function or anything like that. So yeah, this is a very, since Huda is an Arabic lady and she knows what goes with like the Asian functions or the Indo-Arabic functions, so I think keeping that in mind, she has made this particular palette so glam, so useful for any wedding, any parties, basically those Asian parties where we love to glam up. Our glamming is like on another level, that's very sure. So right now, when I'm done with that shade called Man-Eater from my HudaBeauty Rose Gold Remastered palette, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the same palette, and from that particular palette I'm just going to take this beautiful pink shade over here, which is called Rush. I think I'm pronouncing it right, which is basically this one over here. So I'm just going to take this particular shade, and I'm going to place it onto like this area where I have just ended up my Man-Eater, that magenta dark pink shade. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. So at this point I'm also doing the same thing. I'm taking the shade, dusting out the excess, and I'm just patting the shade onto the area where I just want my shade. I am not doing any blending right now. So yeah, that's it for now. Right now I'm slowly blending the edges of this light pink shade to give it that nice diffused feel and effect. I'm taking that shade and filling out this outer corner or outer V of my eyes. I know I might be looking a little crazy right now, but you would need to trust the process. And when I say so, I really mean it, because it's looking very crazy to me also right now. But that's the fun of playing with colorful shades and shadows and creating something like so glam and over the top. So right now, when I'm done with that pink shade called Rush from this HudaBeauty palette, I'm going to go ahead and take this beautiful shade over here called Lovelies, which is basically this one. So taking this beautiful shade over here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give everything that final blend. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the Lovelies shade and I am blending and diffusing out the outer edges of that last color which I used from my HudaBeauty palette, and I want everything to look very diffused and seamless on the outer edges. So that's the reason I am doing this. So right now, when I'm done using that light pink shade and I am done with entire blending, and I have also winged it out a little bit onto like this area, what I'm going to do is I'm just quickly going to start cutting my crease. And to cut my crease, I'm going to use the concealer which I used to set my eyelid, and that is my PAC Spotlight Ready Concealer, which is basically this one. It is in the shade 0.5 Porcelain. So I'm just going to use this to cut my crease. So I'm just going to do that, but today I'm not going to do a full cut crease, I'm just going to do a half cut crease. So yeah, I'm just going to start doing that. So right now, when I'm done with that cut crease, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back towards that Panita shade from my HudaBeauty Rose Gold Remastered palette, and taking that shade, I'm just going to place it, like dab it slightly onto like this outer portion of my eyes, onto this outer V, to create a nice depth onto like this area of my eyes. So right now, when I'm done with that Manita shade and putting it onto this outer corner of my eyes, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and take another palette, which is from the brand Colourpop Cosmetics, and it is a Colourpop Cosmetics Orange You Glade palette, which is this beautiful palette over here. And from this particular palette, what I'm going to do is I am going to choose this beautiful shade, like this beautiful metallic shade over here, which is basically this one. It is known as Tangerine Dreams. So I'm just taking the shade onto a synthetic flat brush, and I am just patting the shade onto like this portion of my eyes. And I'm doing this very carefully because I do not want to ruin my cut crease. I am dabbing this shade onto this outer corner portion of my eyes to diffuse that purple and this orange shade. So I'm just going to go back and forth with these two brushes, and I'm just going to keep on dabbing the color one after another, so that I achieve that nice and diffused blended out effect, so that there isn't any harsh line available onto like this area. And harsh lines look so bad, I just tell you, it looks so bad. So I'm just going back and forth with my brushes. And so now at this point, when I'm done with that orange metallic shade from my Orange You Glade palette by Colourpop Cosmetics, I'm just going to go back towards my HudaBeauty Rose Gold Remastered palette, which is basically this one. And from this particular palette, I am again going to take this beautiful light pink shade called Doll Face, which is basically this one, the shade which I took to diffuse and blend everything out. So just taking this particular shade onto my brush, I'm just going to pat it onto like this area and give this portion of darker pink that slight blend. So right now I'm almost done with everything. So the only step that is left is to put on some pressed glitter. Yes, you heard it right. This is my channel and I cannot function without a pressed glitter. Somewhere or the other I need to put a pressed glitter. So today I thought of choosing this beautiful palette by Colourpop Cosmetics, and from this particular palette I'm going to take this beautiful pressed glitter, this orangey pressed glitter over here, which is basically this one, and taking this beautiful pressed glitter I am going to put it onto my inner corners of my eyes, and for that I'm just going to go. So right now when I'm done using that pressed glitter and I'm done putting them onto like this portion of my eyes, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put on some liner. And you guys know my favorite liner is my NYX Epic Ink liner, which is basically this one. So I'm just going to use this NYX Epic Ink liner and start drawing a nice winged liner onto like this area of my eyes. So now at this point, when I am done with this liner, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go behind the camera, put on some falsies and complete the other eye, and I will be right back. So now I'm back after putting on my falsies and completing the other eye, and this is my complete look. So for my falsies today I'm wearing my PAC M85 lashes, which are basically this one, and on my lips today I'm wearing my MAC Retro Matte liquid lip color in the shade Tailored to Tease. This is a beautiful lip color which I am wearing currently. So yeah, this is what I am wearing on my lips. I just love this color. And while putting on my falsies, I thought of adding some rhinestone onto like this area of my eyes. So I just, for fun and adding up some extra glam portion, I just used this rhinestone, and this is my complete look. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and if you guys have enjoyed watching this video, then do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because it will mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys next day with yet another more interesting topic. Till then, take care, keep it glam, and love you all as always.